Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today the Diabellstar lore continues. We have some new cards that came out in Supreme Darkness, and we're going to go ahead and check out these new Diabellstar cards. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell there so you can become part of Notification Squad, and definitely check out the Patreon down in the description below for all those awesome rewards. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out these new cards. So these cards are going to be released in Supreme Darkness, and this actually features Asmina, Snake Eyes, and Goblin Biker support. So let's go ahead and check out and see what these new cards are. I'm actually really excited about this because that's a lot of different archetypes, and hopefully they'll even tie them together maybe. So let's go ahead and see what we've actually got to work with. That card looks awesome. Oh, I love the artwork of this. This looks phenomenal. Okay, what is this card? Queen of the Asmina. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is one of the coolest artworks in a long time. That almost looks like a black rose. That's so cool. And you can actually see like the apple. Like this is like coming to the end of the lore, which is actually really interesting. But it's like she's like corrupted the entire white forest. That is so cool. Okay, what is this card? This card is a level 8 Dark Illusion effect monster with 2,500 attack and 2,000 defense points. This actually shares the same stats as Diabellstar and Diabeels, which is really interesting. So this card is always treated as a Sinful Spools card, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. For its first effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard or banished from your hand or field by an activated card effect, you can special summon this card. That's actually a pretty powerful effect just to instantly get this card out on your side of the field if it's sent to the graveyard or banished from your hand or field, which is pretty easy to do overall. So this is actually a pretty powerful effect. For its second effect, when your Asmina or White Forest monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target one Sinful Spools spell or trap in your graveyard and add it to your hand. That's a pretty interesting effect. It does require your opponent to do something, but this is actually a pretty cool effect just to instantly get this card out on your side of the field. Plus, it counts as a Sinful Spools card, which is going to come up a lot. That's actually really cool, and I love the artwork of this card. This card looks phenomenal. Okay, what's the next card? Okay, so this one's actually looks like it's a new Snake Eye card. So let's see what this card actually is called. This card is called Snake Eyes Damned Dragon. Oh my god, another damned Snake Eyes card. Well, this card is going to get, like, its name changed. This is going to definitely get changed, but oh my god, it's another damn Snake Eyes card. What does this do? It's a level 5 Fire Dragon Fusion effect monster with 3,000 attack and 2,500 defense points, and this card requires a Snake Eyes monster plus an illusion monster to make this card, and it's actually a fusion Snake Eyes, which is really interesting about this card. So this card actually has a effect that it must either be fusion summoned or special summoned by sending 2 face-up monster cards from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard, and you only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can actually target a face-up monster on the field, place that monster in its owner's spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell, which is pretty interesting. This card basically just bumps a card back, and it's just basically like the original Sinful Spools Snake Eye that just, or not original Sinful Spools, the Snake Eye spell that bumps one back into the back row. It's actually really interesting for a card effect for a monster, but it's not crazy, which is really nice. It's actually just an okay card, but it's pretty good for an extender that you can use your back row monsters to make this card, but it does require a Snake Eyes monster plus an illusion to make it. Overall, interesting card. Name is definitely going to get changed. For the next, we have Saint Asmina. Oh, dude. Oh, I love that. That is wicked looking. Okay, what does this do? Okay, first off, wait a minute. That is actually this card. This is Queen of the Asmina in the center of the apple. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, what does this do? Okay, this card is a level... Wow, whoa, that's 4K defense. That's huge. Okay, that tree has a lot of defense points to the apple. Okay, what does this do? It's a level 10 Dark Illusion Fusion Effect monster. That's the largest, like, illusion monster yet for defense points. And has 0 attack and 4,000 defense points. This card is going to be really good. I just feel it. This is going to be like the Ritual Dogmatica that's like 4,000, 4,000. Okay, what does this do? It requires 1 level 6 or higher fusion monster plus 1 level 6 or higher synchro monster. That sounds like White Forest to me. You only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. For its first effect, your opponent cannot target this card, cards they control, and cards in the graveyard or banishment with card effects. Whoa! Just, you can't target anything. Also, they take any battle damage you would have taken instead. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Are you kidding me? That is insane. That's like Yubel and I can't target. What do you mean? That's dumb. Your opponent cannot target this card, cards they control, and cards in their graveyard and banishment with card effects. Also, they take any battle damage you would have taken instead. With a 0 attack point monster, I hope this card does not say it cannot be destroyed by battle, because that would be really bad. For its second effect, if this card was fusion summoned this turn, quick effect, you can special summon a level 9 or lower Asmina monster from your deck or extract. No, you're just going to get to cheat out Asmina cards. Oh god, I hate this thing already. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, so this is really strong overall, but it's really strong. Just being able to like inflict the battle damage you would have taken, you're gonna have to like, this thing is gonna hit the field and you're immediately gonna have to just instantaneously deal with this card, swing through it, like destroy it, anything that you can do. You can't target it, which is unfortunate, but you can still deal with it with other ways. I guess if you could target it, you could just Valor it, or you could Impermanent, and then it would be useless. So they had to give it like some sort of protection. But it is kind of a floodgate card, which I don't really care for, but it does help you cheat out the Asmina cards, which is really good. That's actually really strong overall. That's insane. The next card it's Goblin Biker. Okay, this card really cool. Okay, Kick-Ass Goblin Bikers. I love the name. It's gonna get changed. It's gonna get changed, but I love the name. That looks so cool. It's like the entire gang of Goblin Bikers together in one XZ. That's such... Please be good. Please be the new extract, like, main deck boss monster. What does it do? Okay, it's 2,500 attack and 2,000 defense, and it's a rank 6 Dark Fiend effect monster that's an XZ. Takes 2+ level 6 monsters, and you can only use the first and second effect of the card's name once per turn. Okay, cool. For its first effect, you can target face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of goblin monsters you control, detach a material from this card, and if you do, attach those targets to this card as a material. Yeah, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see for goblins. Being able to just eat all your opponent's cards. Yeah, that's right. Let's do that. Alright, that's cool. Okay, that's a boss monster. I wish it was a quick effect, though. But you can just immediately target face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of goblins you control, which goblins swarm. And then you detach a material, and then you attach all those cards your opponent controls to this card. That's going to be really good. I really like that effect. For its second effect, during your opponent's turn, quick effect. Target cards your opponent controls up to the number of goblin XZs you control. Detach 3 materials from your monsters, and if you do, send those targets to the graveyard. That's really good as well. Wow. That's really strong. Okay. That completely replaces Crazy Beast. That replaces any rank 6 you're going to play. Lars, anything that you're going to play in Goblins. This is actually the boss monster for Goblins. That is insanely good. That is just a board wipe over and over again. This card is really good. And I love how, again, you can see like all the different Goblin Bikers on it, which is just really cool. And it's very easy to make rank 6s in Goblin Bikers as well. So I really like this card overall. Okay, so we do have one more card, I think. Yeah, we do have one more card. And this is actually going to be a trap card. And I really like how it's like almost like Dibeals is getting corrupted by the Queen of the Asmina, which is like really neat. Okay, so this card is called Asmina Unleashing. And this card is a normal trap card, and this card is always treated as a white forest card. I bet because it's like the white forest that she's corrupted. This card has the ability, you can target cards on the field up to the number of fusion and synchro monsters, fiend, illusion, and spellcasters you control, and in your graveyard, and return them back to the hand. Excuse me. Okay, so whoa, that's insane how many cards you can actually balance with that. That's really strong. And it's also counted as a white forest card. It's just really good. That's actually insane. This card's second effect. This card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect. You can set this card. That's gonna be played in white forest. That is definitely getting played in White Forest, because you're going to just combine Asmina and White Forest anyway. So this is actually really strong overall to just help you bounce cards off the field. It's kind of like the previous card that we got in the last wave of support that we discussed yesterday. But this card is actually really strong overall, just to help you like bounce cards off the field. Overall, this is a much better wave of support than yesterday. This card is really cool. I don't feel like it's going to be insane. It's just basically a free like special summon, but it does count as a Sinful Spools card always. sideways, which is just really, really strong. The damn dragon is alright. I think it's just an extender. I feel like we need to quit giving Snake Eyes support and just end this already with Snake Eyes. And then this card is dumb, and I love the artwork. It's insane. This card looks ferocious, like really like intimidating with like almost like a mouth. Like that's really cool, and it's really insane. And then we also have the Goblin Biker card, which looks really cool as well. I really like this one. This is probably my favorite of the new support. And then finally we do have the Asmina Unleashing, which is just a bounce, which is just really insane. So overall, really, really good support. I feel like this is really neat for Asmina, Goblin Biker, and even the Diabellstar lore. It looks like it's coming to an end, to be honest with you, because we've seen the origins of it, and then we've seen how it all started, but it does kind of sort of look like that we're getting near the end of the lore, which is really interesting. I think maybe 1 or 2 more packs of this, and then we might be ending the lore of the Diabellstar. I'm not going to like completely confirm that, but it does kind of look like that we're getting into a final battle style arc. So that's gonna do for this one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell in there so you can become part of the notification squad, and definitely tell me what you think of these cards down in the comments down below. I think the majority of them are broken, but we'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.